Good morning, everyone. My name is Lori Bradner with the Florida Aviation Network, and we are broadcasting, I can't talk today, live and in the clear at the 48th Annual Sun and Fun. Oh my gosh, so excited. And I have the best job ever because I am with the best team ever, the AeroShell team. How did I get so lucky? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's truly my honor and my pleasure today to introduce to you the AeroShell team. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass the mic down. I'm going to start here with you, Brian, and I'm going to go ahead and have each of you say your names. And if you could tell me what position you fly, would you do that? And then we'll get into the questions. All right, so we're going to start down here.
Okay, my name's Brian Reagan. I am the number 2 pilot, and I fly on the right wing.
Awesome.
Jimmy Fordham, I'm the slot pilot. I fly in the slot position.
Love it.
Steve Gustafson, fly left wing with the AeroShell team.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Mark Henley. I fly lead for the team.
Awesome. I am so excited, and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out. I know that you're super busy. For everyone around us, I have to ask, and I will start down here if I may. I'll start with the lead. Mark, can each one of you tell me a little bit about where your love of aviation came from and how did you become an AeroShell team member? Because I know we've got viewers out there that, no offense, gentlemen, but they want to follow in your footsteps. So would you again, where did your love from aviation and how did you get involved with the AeroShell team?
Well, I was pretty lucky. I grew up in a flying family, and my dad bought a T6 when I was about 15, so I've had an airplane to fly, a T6, ever since. And but then my brother, I have a twin brother, and he had the same interest, and so we ended up, but we couldn't fly, in order to be, if you're going to fly solo, you can only go one at a time. So after a few years, I had to buy another one. So then we ended up with 2 airplanes, and my brother and Steve actually started the team with our first airplane, and then they flew several years, and I joined the team several years later when they had a vacancy.
That is awesome. So you are the lead, and this is where it all started, basically.
Steve and my brother started the team. I've been on the team. The team started 37 years ago, but I've been on the team 25 years.
Mark, thank you. All right, can we start here, Steve? All right. What's your story, and are you sticking to it?
Well, like he said, myself and his brother, we founded the team back in 1985, but we were just doing shows, about 10 or 12 a year, because we all had jobs, and then later in life, when everybody gets more secure, gets their families up and going and everything, and AeroShell came on board and gave us a brand. And when they branded us, then all the other sponsors wanted on board, and it's been a whirlwind. We've gone as far north as Nova Scotia, Canada, Abbotsford, Canada, El Salvador, Acapulco. It's just amazing to go all over the country and meet people and inspire young people to get into aviation and realize that they can do it. A lot of kids just don't understand. They just got to put the mindset and decide they want to do it. Go check out with EAA, and they'll give you some footsteps to get started with it, and just roll with it. But never say that you can't do it.
The limitations in our minds.
That's right. And don't let that hold you back, just roll with it. I started flying the very T6 that I'm flying with the team. My dad bought it in 1959 for $1,200, and I'm still flying it with the team. I've got over 6,000 hours in that very T6 now. I soloed it when I was a junior in high school, flew my first air show when I was 19, and been flying air shows now for 40 years. So it's been a whirlwind, but I've enjoyed every minute of it. I really have. It's just amazing. I'll have to pinch myself.
Exactly. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That is awesome. All right, over to this side. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you can top that.
I'll try. But look, he's great, okay? Yeah. I'm telling you. My name's Jimmy Fordham, and I fly the slot position. I'm the newest member of the team, been here about 11 years, and I took Gene McNeely's place when he got out, and I love it. It's a great, you're retired from Delta Airlines. This is the ultimate gig to have when you're, a retirement job, and promoting aviation is like Steve was talking about. I was fortunate enough to have flown with Steve's dad. I've flown with Steve, and I've flown with Steve's son. So I've got 3 generations of Gustafsons that I'm proud to say I've flown with. Okay. And it's just been a lot of fun. You know, being with these guys, we're like family to each other, and we pick on each other all the time, but we love each other, and we're very thankful for being able to come out and do air shows like this and promote it, like Steve was saying, for the younger generation. You know, we want to try to be role models for them, to encourage them to stay in flying. And, you know, I tell people all the time, I had a guy this morning, had 500 hours and was riding in the back seat, and I said, the only way you can fail this is to quit. If you quit, you won't ever become it. But you know, if you just keep plugging away, that's all I did. That's all any of us did. We kept plugging away at it. It's been a great career. I'd do it all over again.
I love it. Thank you so much. All right, last but not least, Brian. We saved the best for last, Brian.
I appreciate it. All right, so, you know, I fantasized about it when I was a kid, you know, at first. And I had no background in aviation, no family background in aviation. Nobody was a pilot close to me.
So you don't have the same story as on this side of the bench. All right.
All right, so I had to chase this stuff down for myself. Any pictures, video, or well, not even videos back then, filmed, you know, anything that had to do with aviation, or just looking up in the sky and watching them fly by. Go to air shows, whatever. But as I got older, you know, it became more organized as far as reading and that kind of stuff. And then I got involved with organizations like Experimental Aircraft Association. I was a member at a young age, joined Civil Air Patrol, learned so much through that. I reached a point at high school where I got away from it. I kind of had to back away for about 7 years, and then I got pulled back into it when I was in college, learned how to fly, and from there, everything was just inspiring. It just came easy to me from there. And then opportunities fell in my lap. I worked with one air show act after another, and landed with a team that helped me build my skills. And then when that ran its course, after about 16 years, I knew these guys, and I was kicking around, and they ended up in a position where they needed a new lead pilot about 14 years ago. And they called me, and within about a week, it worked out. You know, they thought it was going to take longer, but within 6 days, we did the first show together. And, yeah, they were like, well, where do you want to fly in the formation? I said, just put me up front. I have experience. You guys do what you've been doing for the last 25 years and make me look good. And so that's how I got here.
That is awesome. Thank you. Now, let me ask you, what is your schedule like? I know that you've been doing some flights, so I don't know which one of you wants to answer, but I know that our viewers and all of the people around us, it's wonderful to meet you in person, but no offense, we want to see you in the air. And I can say I've seen you multiple times, not only here at Sun and Fun, but I know that you are just absolutely a standard at Oshkosh and at AirVenture. So when are you going to be flying next, and when can our viewers get to see you?
Well, we'll be in Vidalia, Georgia. We actually have next weekend off for Easter, thank goodness.
Good.
So we get to go home, play with the families and all that, and then we head to Vidalia, Georgia. But we've got 23 events this year. We're going to be all over the place. But if you go to AeroShell Team, just Google it, okay. You'll see our schedule, and it pops down there and tell you right where we'll be. Okay. And obviously, we'll be at Oshkosh. Looking forward to that always, as always. Awesome. And just look us up. And we got a new Instagram page. Okay. We just started doing that with AeroShell Team.
Good. Well, what is that? Do you remember the handle? Can you give us that information? Or is it if they just, on Instagram, if they search up AeroShell?
That's all they got to do is just hit search and follow.
It'll come right up?
Okay. Yeah, just hit follow and go for it. And there's a lot of good pictures from Sun and Fun. People put on there a lot of good stuff. It really is.
Go ahead, say that again.
They just posted a copy of our most recent night show here at Sun and Fun on Instagram this morning, yeah.
Okay, so if our viewers missed it on Instagram, they can actually catch it. And then I understand that you're also flying tonight? Saturday night. So you'll be flying here Saturday night.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, before we go, I know you're very busy. I want to say thank you on behalf of the Florida Aviation Network. Thank you on behalf of the 48th Annual Sun and Fun. Thank you for all that you do to inspire. I'm going to ask you, because we're all about aviation, aviation safety, and inspiring the next and empowering the next generation of aviators. One tagline, what would you say to our viewers and to all our young people eating nachos, to all our young people, I gotcha, all our young people out there? Brian, I'm going to start with you. What would you say?
Smoke on.
Smoke on. I love it.
Set your goal and never quit. You can do what we're doing. You can do it.
I love it.
I agree with Jimmy. Never give up. Aviation is such a learning experience. Every rating you ever get, there's always another stepping stone. Even for us, there's certain things or goals. I want to fly a Bearcat one day. That's my goal. I've flown Corsair, Mustang, P-40, Yaks, but I really want to fly a Bearcat. So there's always another stepping stone. It never gets old.
The Florida Aviation Network's going to hold you to that. And then I get to interview you when you do.
Let's do it.
All right.
I tell everybody, keep your eyes to the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lori Bradner. I'm with the Florida Aviation Network. We are broadcasting live and in the clear right here from the 48th Annual Sun and Fun in the Field. Thank you so much to the AeroShell team. I am so honored to be the one to interview you. And blue skies and tailwinds, right? All right. Smoke on.